Kaito followed the railway north. The metal tracks twisted and rusted from heat. Days had passed since his fight with Mizuki, and though his wounds had healed faster than they should have, he felt the drain. His power came with a cost, a slow burn that exhausted body and mind. He needed shelter, supplies, maybe answers. What he didn't expect was the drone. It whirred overhead like a dragonfly, sleek and silent. He ducked under a broken train car, flames flickering to his fingertips, but it didn't attack. Instead, it hovered, scanned him with a soft ping, then flew off. Kaito frowned. Someone had to be controlling it. He followed. The drone led him into the outskirts of a village called Morioka, half buried in ash and snow. Solar panels glinted faintly from the roof of a half-collapsed house. An antenna spun lazily. There were signs of life, smoke from a fire, the faint hum of machinery. Cautiously, he stepped through the crumbled gate and knocked on the warped wooden door. Nothing. Then the door creaked open an inch. A makeshift turret popped out of the wall and aimed directly at his forehead. "Don't move," said a voice from within. Young, female, confident. Kaito raised his hands. "I come in peace, fireproof peace." Silence. Then the turret retracted with a hiss. The door swung open and revealed a girl no older than 19. Short black hair tied in a loose ponytail, grease-stained hands, a tool belt hanging from her hip. Her eyes were sharp, too sharp for someone so young. "You're the Ember," she said flatly. Kaito blinked. "What?" She turned and walked back into the house. "Well, don't just stand there. You're tracking soot across my sensors." Kaito followed her in. The place was cluttered but organized. Solar batteries, circuit boards, even a working 3D printer. A half-repaired hover drone hovered under a desk. "You knew who I was?" he asked, watching her adjust a panel with a flick of her wrench. She didn't look up. Not many people walk around immune to fire with glowing hands. "You're in the prophecy." "Prophecy?" She sighed and gestured at a cracked tablet on the desk. Ancient Japanese script glowed faintly on the screen, translated into digital text. "Old scrolls from my grandfather's monastery," she explained. He believed the end wouldn't be natural, it'd be spiritual, elemental. Kaito read, "When Gaia breaks, 4 shall rise to reclaim her, water, earth, sky, and flame. 1 shall burn but not consume. 1 shall stand when all fall, the ember remains." "That's poetic," he muttered. She gave a slight grin. "So's the apocalypse." He sat down across from her. "What's your name?" "Aiko Tanaka. Engineer, scavenger, apocalypse prepper. I survived because I didn't wait for someone to save me." Kaito nodded slowly. "Good reason to stay hidden." She stood, walked to a wall, and pulled a sheet off something massive. A motorcycle. Sleek, solar-powered, and fully operational. "This is how we don't hide anymore," she said. Kaito stared. "You built that?" "I built 3, she said. "Only 1 left." He looked at her again, this time with new respect. "You've been planning for the end of the world your whole life?" "No," Aiko replied, strapping on her gear. "I've been planning for what comes after." Later that night, as they sat by a small campfire outside her workshop, Kaito told her everything. Mizuki, the fight, the whisper that more were coming. She listened without interruption, tossing a bolt into the fire occasionally like it was a ritual. Finally, she said, "You're not the only one who got powers." "I figured," he said. "That's what scares me." Aiko nodded. "The prophecy says 4 reclaimers. If Mizuki was 1, that leaves 3. You're not one of them. You're the balance, the wild card." "Lucky me," he muttered. "You'll need help," she added. "And tech, and information." He glanced at her. "You offering?" She looked at him, her face serious. "You're the last ember. If you fall, the world burns for good." Kaito gave a tired smile. "Guess that means you're stuck with me." Aiko smirked.